Welcome back to Info Pulse Hub. Today, we're diving into a chilling phenomenon that might just make your skin crawl. Have you ever felt your phone vibrating in your pocket, only to find out it wasn't ringing at all? You're not alone. This unsettling experience is known as phantom vibrations, and it's more common, and creepy, than you might think. Phantom vibrations occur when people feel a vibration from their phone that isn't actually happening. Imagine this: you're in the middle of a quiet conversation or reading a book, and suddenly you feel a buzz from your phone. You pull it out, only to find that there are no new messages or notifications. It's an eerie and disorienting sensation that seems to come out of nowhere. So, what exactly are phantom vibrations? Essentially, they are a type of sensory misperception where you feel vibrations that don't actually exist. This can happen when you think you've received a notification or a call, but your phone is silent. Researchers have found that this phenomenon can occur in up to 80% of smartphone users at some point. The experience is unsettling because it feels incredibly real, even though there's no actual phone call or message. This false sensation can be so convincing that it can disrupt your daily activities and even cause unnecessary stress. The science behind phantom vibrations involves how our brain processes sensory information. Our brains are wired to detect patterns and signals, especially those related to our phones. Over time, with constant exposure to vibrations and notifications, our brains can become overly sensitized. This can lead to the feeling of a vibration that isn't there, a phenomenon known as sensory misperception. Our brains are incredibly adaptive, and this adaptability can sometimes work against us. The brain's attempt to stay alert to potential notifications or calls can cause it to generate false sensations when no external stimulus is present. The concept of sensory misperception isn't new. Similar phenomena have been observed with other forms of technology throughout history. For example, early telephone users sometimes reported hearing phantom rings, another case of the brain creating sensations that weren't there. These early experiences with technology show that our brains have a long history of adapting to new sensory inputs. As technology evolves, so does our perception, making phantom sensations a recurring theme in our relationship with technology. Phantom vibrations can have a significant psychological impact. The constant anticipation of a notification or call can create anxiety and disrupt your focus. This phenomenon is linked to a broader issue known as technoference, where our constant interaction with technology affects our mental well-being. Technoference can lead to increased stress and a constant state of alertness, where your mind is always anticipating the next notification. This ongoing vigilance can make you more prone to experiencing phantom sensations and contribute to overall mental strain. Recent studies reveal that around 80% of smartphone users experience phantom vibrations at some point. This statistic highlights how pervasive the phenomenon is among people who are heavily connected to their phones. The high prevalence of phantom vibrations underscores the extent to which our digital connectivity affects our sensory perception. The more frequently someone uses their phone, the more likely they are to experience these unsettling sensations, indicating a deep connection between technology use and sensory misperception. Understanding how the brain processes technology helps explain why phantom vibrations occur. Our brains are conditioned to associate certain stimuli, like phone vibrations, with specific actions, such as checking for messages. When these associations are reinforced repeatedly, the brain can start to create these sensations even in the absence of an actual stimulus. This conditioning can lead to a heightened state of alertness, where the brain is constantly on the lookout for signals. This increased sensitivity can result in phantom sensations when the brain mistakenly interprets a non-existent signal as real. Phantom vibrations are just one example of how our brains can create sensations without external stimuli. Another well-known phenomenon is phantom limb sensations experienced by amputees. In these cases, individuals feel sensations or pain in limbs that are no longer there. These similar phenomena highlight the brain's complex processing of sensory information. Just as amputees can feel sensations in a missing limb, people can experience phantom vibrations due to the brain's tendency to create sensations based on its conditioning. Experts suggest that the increased use of smartphones and other digital devices is contributing to the rise in phantom vibrations. Dr. Sherry Turkle, a psychologist and professor at MIT, who specializes in the relationship between technology and mental health, explains that our constant exposure to notifications and vibrations can lead to a heightened state of alertness. Dr. Turkle points out that this constant state of vigilance can make us more susceptible to experiencing phantom sensations. The psychological impact of technology is profound, affecting how we perceive and interact with our digital environments. To mitigate the effects of phantom vibrations, experts recommend taking regular breaks from technology and practicing mindfulness. Reducing our dependence on phones and being mindful of how often we check them can help our brains reset and reduce the occurrence of these unsettling sensations. Simple practices, such as turning off non-essential notifications or setting specific times for checking messages, can make a significant difference. Creating tech-free zones or times in your day can help you maintain a healthier balance and reduce the impact of phantom vibrations. The eerie aspect of phantom vibrations raises deeper questions about how technology affects our sensory experiences and mental health. It's a modern-day ghost story where the ghost is a phantom vibration created by our own minds. This continuous interplay between technology and our sensory systems is a reminder of how deeply intertwined our digital lives have become with our psychological well-being. As we become more connected, it's important to be aware of how these connections affect us. So, have you ever experienced phantom vibrations? What do you think about this eerie phenomenon? Share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video intriguing, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more spine-chilling facts and mysteries. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.